What is cracking, my Transformers peeps? Hey, it's your boy LEEMAN-X here, and we're going to go ahead and look at Transformers Devastation and a brief look at all the boss fights in game. Before we get into that, if I can get a quick like or subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it. Let's go ahead and dive into this. So as I said in the other video I made about this game is a Generation 1 Transformers fan dream come true. I love Transformers growing up, and it's one of my most favorite franchises and cartoons growing up, and so it's awesome to see them put all this work into this game. We're just going to take a brief look at each boss fight and the mechanics and things to look out for. So here we go. So before we even look at the game, one of the best strategies you can have is to make sure that for every boss fight you have some repair kits to give you extra health, power boosts that help you do extra damage, and the hard coat capsules that help you take less damage, and that'll really help you in your boss fights. Even if you're struggling, you'll be able to overcome a lot.
This is our home now, Megatron. We should respect it.
No matter, Prime. I have no interest in destroying Earth, but I'm not opposed to making a few, shall we say, improvements?
Bumblebee, you've got to break through Megatron's shield.
So right off the bat, you get to fight Megatron, right? You would think he would be like at the very end, and he is at the end, but you gotta fight him here in the beginning, and this is just like a tutorial. This first stage anyway is just a good tutorial stage, teaching the mechanics that you're gonna need throughout the game, and one of the main ones is this busting through the shields. A lot of enemies have a shield of some type, and what you gotta do to bust through it is to go ahead and transform into your vehicle mode, and then charge up, rev up, get some speed, and then just bust right into them, just like that. And then you can also do some combos as you get better in the game. You get more and more combos to do to chain it. That's how this first fight goes, and we're gonna move right along, because once you know that, you're gonna beat him.
In Cybertron's name. Autobots, Megatron is headed for that steel tower. Move out.
My chariot awaits Optimus, but I cannot have you following me this time.
Sideswipe, don't let him escape.
Already on it.
So this next boss fight has two stages to it. You have the first portion where you have to go ahead and chase Megatron through all this stuff and try to make sure you can get a hit on him and dodge through everything. So it makes it really interesting, and then some enemies will also come at you trying to help him out, and that'll lead you to the second part of this fight.
Here. It will happen here. Megatron! What? Oh, what? About time. Let's talk about more dying.
So this time you're fighting Megatron, and you kind of can use the same strategy, except he has a new mechanic, him being Megatron, where he pushes you back with this. So you're gonna have to learn to get around all that and get your timing straight, so that you can go ahead and get a hit in on him. And learning all this is very important, because it's gonna come in handy down the road for later boss fights in the game.
My destiny awaits below. As for you, I just engaged the security system. Good luck getting in, Prime. No one gets by the Constructicons.
All hail Megatron!
So now we have the fight against Devastator. So you really got a lot to look out for. He stomps on the ground and makes parts of the ground come up. And then he jumps up in the air and stomps on you. And then he just kicks and stomps you in general. One part that's super helpful is really just get any piece of him and you can hit him and cause damage, so that helps a lot. And as you can see, when he does stomp and make the mounds come up off the ground, you can stand on top of those and use those to catapult yourself to hit him higher if you want to. I went ahead and upgraded to this hammer. It does a lot of damage, and that's one of the cool things about this game is as you progress, you get more weapons, you can buy more weapons, you can upgrade more weapons, you can get different power-ups, and you can even get more moves in game. One thing I really appreciated about this game is in these fights you'll notice they're all like wide open spaces, almost like arenas, and that gives you more options while fighting, so you can decide to transform and fight them that way, or you can go ahead and get close and personal in robot mode. So it's really up to you, and these wide open spaces really are helpful when it comes to that. So when you do a combo, you get the option to do a vehicle attack like that, and then also all enemies you can do a dodge against them, and it kind of slows down time, and that lets you decide what kind of attack you want to do next. And then Optimus Prime has this, there you go, I just dodged right there. Optimus Prime and every Autobot has a special move. That's something unique about them. They do not all fight the same way. So there's another dodge. And right here I was trying to decide if I can take him out using my ranged weapon while I'm transformed. And that's what this whole arena thing is really helpful. You can get some of these guys and shoot them from afar. And you can get a sniper rifle eventually in game also. So you'll notice in the top left corner underneath your power bar there's a yellow bar filling up, and that's Optimus's super move, and that lets him do this super move that his trailer, he transforms and his trailer attaches, and he does a sweep that's 360, and it hits all enemies, it hits everything in sight. Next, we have my favorite Decepticon, Soundwave. So in this playthrough, I'm Wheeljack. Wheeljack is one of the faster Autobots. Him and the Sideswipe are super fast. So during the fight, you'll see you'll have Laserbeak and Ravage chasing you alongside Soundwave trying to get you. So you have to be aware of all three of them. Sometimes whenever you defeat an ad of an enemy, you'll see they drop Energon or even some weapons or even credits to buy upgrades after you're done with the fight. So definitely keep aware of that, because in a lot of these fights I needed that, and those saved me from having to redo the fight. And so once you get rid of Laserbeak and Ravage, you can go ahead and try to zero in on Soundwave, and that's when you want to rush him with that vehicle attack. Got him.
Soundwave, I need you here. The others can take care of them.
Understood. Abort mission.
So we have an Insecticon Shrapnel, and you want to be careful because you can actually fall off of this thing like that. So don't do what I did. You want to stay on the platform and go ahead and fight this guy. He's not really all that hard at all, so just go ahead and do that and use your dodges as best you can. So we have another Insecticon fight with Bombshell, and the dynamic that's different in this, and the mechanic that's different with this, is that the level of the floors come up from underneath you, and they kind of get in your way, and you gotta fight around that and get around all of that to get to him, and it's constantly changing. So yeah, you gotta definitely be aware of all that. Other than that, if you can get a good hit on him, he's not that hard. Just gotta make sure and pick your spots. Also, as you can see, you want to avoid the sticky stuff he puts on you. It stuns you, it makes you go slower. All you have to do is use the directional key to get away from all that, but it's just another pain in the ass in a level that's already moving a lot and has a lot of moving parts. As you can see here, I'm trying to shoot him ranged while driving, just trying to figure out like anything that actually might be helpful against this guy and in this environment. Alright, so now we got another Insecticon Kickback. I actually used to have the toy of this. I might still have it somewhere. It's so old and beat up. But anyways, so this guy's kind of the same thing. He fights a little differently, but it's the same idea. You're in this wide open room with plenty of space. You want to pick your spots and definitely get away from his shots because it shoots that sticky stuff at you. So one difference with this Insecticon is that when you do this charge up vehicle attack and you try to do the super, he kicks you back like that. So you really got to pick your spots with this guy and maybe even find a better way to attack him. Maybe not do that particular vehicle attack because that can happen. I'm not sure if it's because I tried to hit him from behind where his legs are, but I definitely had trouble doing the vehicle attack on this guy. There you see I actually did get one in, and that's the difference. The other time I hit him from behind, that one I hit him from the front, and now it goes into the second stage where now we have 3 Insecticons to fight at the same time. So now we got moving floors, 3 Insecticons, all of them shoot this stuff out that stuns you and gets all sticky and stuff. So you really want to utilize your supers like crazy, like you see me doing here, because the fight just gets even more intense. So as you can see, I got a new weapon now, and I got this saber sword. It's a lot faster than the hammer I had before. I still have the hammer. I just got another weapon and put it in another slot. So you're allowed to have 4 slots total. So I have the hammer in one, the sword in another, and then I have 2 ranged weapons as well. And we got 1 Insecticon down, 2 more to go. And they're just all over me. And it's time for some of those power-ups I was telling you guys about in the beginning of the video, because I'm getting my ass handed to me. So now I got some full power action. Let's do this. dodge, super. And at this point I just figured the safest option is to go ahead in vehicle mode and shoot from range, because trying to be up close with these guys is not working out for me. Finally, jeez Louise, good riddance. I don't want to see another Insecticon the rest of my life. And let's go ahead and look at this fight with Thundercracker next. So this is one of those fights like that Megatron fight where you gotta kind of chase first and chase him into an arena-like area, and then you have to fight him in the second stage of the fight. So that's what we're gonna do. So you can see this guy's kind of annoying. He spends a lot of time in the air. You spend a lot of time shooting up, trying to catch him while he's moving around. Finally, you're going to get him in this area here, and that's where you really need to go to town on this guy. And that's what I'm going to do here. He's almost dead. I got Grimlock, and I love that he could shoot fire out of his mouth. So next we got this ground soldier guy. I'm not going to spend too much time, but the basics are you want to go ahead and dodge everything he does, keep your distance, and also there are power-ups and extra health and all that in the cars. Grimlock is very tanky, so if you run really fast in your vehicle mode, or I should say Dinobot mode, you can just run straight over cars and trees, and a lot of times there'll be something hidden inside. You want to definitely dodge. I'm not dodging well at all against this guy, but that's the gist of it. He's not that hard actually. To make things interesting in this fight though, they do spawn some ads. So you got 3 ads you gotta kind of dodge as well and keep an eye on while trying to fight him. My advice is kill the ads first and then worry about the big guy. And now we get to Starscream. So this guy is not as annoying as Thundercracker. He does fly a lot, but he lands at least. This Thundercracker guy, he stayed in the air a lot. So you just gotta kind of wait it out, dodge around, and take your chance when he actually lands. And just go to town on him, especially with that rush attack and transform mode. So if you're good enough, you actually can stop him from transforming. You just gotta make sure you stay close enough, because as soon as you hit him while he's transformed, he'll untransform and go back on the ground. But it's just really hard to make sure you keep him in range, because if he gets too far back, he'll go ahead and transform into a plane, and then he's on the run again. So yeah, you just want to go ahead and run around in the outskirts while he's a plane and just keep going. Do not sit still or he will hit you. But if you keep running, keep moving, eventually he's going to land, and that's when you got to take your shots. You actually are able to grab him too if you're good enough for that. Grimlock can grab either as a Dinobot or transformed as a robot. So you just got to go ahead and time it right, and I'll show you that later. Also, it is possible to get them in the corner and kind of juggle them with combos. You need someone a little bit faster though. Grimlock, I think, is too slow. So as you can see here, I'm really trying to pin him down with those flames out of my mouth so he can't get away and transform. But I did a pretty good job, but he still ends up getting away. But it's fun to try.
You overconfident fool!
Leave Grimlock still beating you up!
I'll blast you back to the Bronze Age!
Grimlock's red!
Beware my power!
Boom! Got him good. Got him while he was shooting, rushed him, slammed him into the ground, and on to the next one. So in my opinion, if you just use the same strategy you just used against Starscream, you'll do just fine against Blitzwing this time. One little side note though, there is power and energon cubes inside these trees. You can go ahead and bust through them if you get a chance, or throw him into them, however you gotta do it. And it's a good way to go ahead and power up if needed.
Get me Motormaster!
Teletran 1, I need coordinates on Starscream.
Routing, based on Starscream's last known trajectory. I'm sending probable coordinates now.
Last one there's the corroded diode Autobots!
Motormaster, don't let him get there first.
And here we go, another chase. You know the drill. So we're gonna chase this guy around, and finally we're gonna corner him, and that's gonna be the actual real fight.
Persistent nuts and bolts, aren't you? Give it up already!
I suggest you stand down.
Ah! Never gonna happen, Prime!
So right off the bat, you see exactly what you need to worry about with this guy. It's that sword and that beam that he shoots from the sword. So you want to definitely kind of watch it with that. I use Optimus Prime's special move to help get me out of situation. It kind of cancels out anything they're doing. So if they're about to hit me and I got full power on that yellow gauge, I just go ahead and do the super move, and it helps get me out of trouble, along with dodging. Dodging helps too. So as you can see, I was in trouble. I decided to go around and bust some trees so I can get some more energon cubes. And I'm using this hammer because it takes off a lot more power than that sword I have. So on to this Minosaur guy. This guy looks straight ridiculous to me. I just like all the cars and stuff on him. It doesn't look right. But anyways, you gotta watch this guy. He shoots so many things at you. He stomps you. He shoots electricity blasts, kind of like a shotgun at you. It's like hopping around the screen. As you can see, I'm already in trouble. It just started and I'm dead. Luckily, I had a revival kit. My only real advice with this guy is pick your spots well. You're probably going to die a few times. And maybe even use someone faster. Maybe if I would have used someone like Bumblebee or something like that, I would have did better. But I chose Grimlock. Definitely struggled a little bit.
Defeats Minosaur! Must complete mission!
Prepare to be lost in space, Autobot!
So I treated this like the first time I fought him. The only thing is, you can see how weird this is. He's like in another dimension. There's no up, there's no down. It's just like kind of suspended, and that's the whole weirdest thing about this. It makes it a little difficult, but once you get the hang of it, I just treated him just like the last fight with him. One thing I did do different though, this is a different character, and this character has a sniper rifle on him, so when I do my special move and knock him back really far, I'm actually able to like combo it with using a sniper rifle and get a good blast in. The sniper rifle actually does pretty good damage, so it's like the perfect thing to combine with this character. And I also have some missiles that lock on, so I'm really trying to take advantage of the ranged weapons against him. There we go, I should follow that up with a couple of blasts, and I did. One of them got him. Just keep trying to repeat. I don't have a lot of ammo though with those lock-on missiles, but the sniper rifle is a good backup. Man, I got him real good right there. On to the next one.
A little to the left. A smidge more. That's got it.
Help me up!
Sound with me. Send the sentry bot to stop them.
So I'm not gonna lie, I end up making it look easy in this video, but this sentry bot gave me a hard time. I had to figure out what you need to do, and the main thing is you need to jump when it does that. You need to also realize that the floor is crumbling underneath you, and the longer this fight goes, the more of the floor will be missing and you'll fall down that and die. So you really need to take advantage when it's stunned like it is right there, and also when it's up in the air shooting those red lasers in all directions. That's your cue to get your hits in. Other than that, you want to just go ahead and dodge. Like right now, you need to be hitting him. There you go. And he's actually pretty easy once you understand all that. So yeah, I made it look easy, but I did have a hard time with this one.
This cargo lift can be used to reach the control room. I do not have enough access to tell you how to operate the platform, however.
That should do it.
Operation Obliteration.
So we gotta fight Soundwave again, but of course there's gonna be a new mechanic, and that's the new mechanic right there. The floor will be moving up and down. You have to fight him and two of his little henchmen. As you can see though, I just obliterated that one guy with my hammer. That hammer does the most melee damage. And that's the thing, if you can get them in these corners and just lay it on them like that, that's great, but you let them get away, they become a pain in the ass.
I thought you were made of sterner stuff, Optimus. If you want it, you'll have to take me down to get it.
So finally, we get the final showdown with Megatron, and all I can say is don't give him time to do anything. You basically need to be up his ass from the jump of this fight, or you will die. So that's what I did. I tried everything I could at all times to make sure I'm all up in there, because he has too many things going on. You saw those flames coming out the ground. He can warp around like that. It's just complete chaos. My main goal is just to make every single hit count. So get him with these combos, he's going to be knocked back. You can't do another combo right after. Make sure you go ahead and use a ranged weapon that does a good amount of damage. Boom, hit him right there, stomped on him. So I got the hammer now, so that's really helping me out. Optimus's super move.
You'll have to do better.
Banked him in his
It's
face.
over, Megatron.
If I can't have the Pyrotaxis, no one can!
No!
So as you can see in this fight, I just wanted to stay as close to Megatron as possible and just keep getting my combos off so I can stay close to him. And that was it, man. Like, just gotta, watch what he does and definitely use all your power-ups for more damage, take less damage, and your health power-ups. So you want to make sure you hit that B button like crazy. Boom, you get that last hit in, and that is game, folks. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Like I said, if I can get a quick like or subscribe, that would be great, and I will catch you on the next one. If you are a Transformers fan, I cannot stress it enough. You need to play this game. Get your hands on it somehow and get it. Alright guys, peace.